What's up, everybody? I was sitting here cleaning all these like porcelain dolls that I got from this lady who moved out of her apartment. She's moving back to Colombia. And I just started thinking, like, I was talking to one of my friends about a week ago, and something just came into my head. I was listening to, what's his name? It's TD Jakes. And something so weird popped into my head, and I feel like I have to talk about it because people always seem to find a negative in any and everything. Remember, a lot of times something bad to us happen, we remember that a lot longer than all the good things that happen to us. Like, and even in the example, if somebody did something good for us, we kind of find we remember that short term, but the bad stuff is what we remember long term. I still don't know exactly why that is. Still looking for the answer for that, but it was weird. So I was mentioning to one of my friends how like somebody that's super controversial that some good things about them, like their books and that they've written and some of the advice that they given, and then she said, yeah, but he like an egotistic maniac, and I think he was like accused of like sexual harassment and stuff like that. Like, as soon as I mentioned something good, and she automatically went into like, he's a horrible person, this and that. Like, why would you even like support somebody like that? And it's strange. It's really strange. And it's not so strange to me, I guess, now, because I know who I am. But a few people have told me this. Like, I like to like look at the positive inside of every. I try to find the positive inside of every situation. It's a lot of negativity out here. I don't think it is necessary to promote more of it as many people as they have out there promoting it already. So yeah, it makes no sense to always look at the negative side. And a lot of that even got to do with the news right now. Like, I stopped watching the news a long time ago because I know about the propaganda. I learned a lot of this stuff from even watching the Chinese government, and you just find out that the propaganda is strong. A lot of people think that other countries are the only places trying to trick their I call all of us their herd. We're the herd to the United States. They own us. In China, they own the Chinese people, which is why we all have like social security cards and birth certificates, anything that can track you back to where you live or were born, because you're worth something to the government. But to get back on topic, you don't have to be negative. Just go to, I can't remember where I read this, but if you go to the person that you like the least and think about it like deeply, what is something that you like about that person? Like, what is that person? I know, like, even if you don't like that person, as soon as you think about them, all negative thoughts come to you of things that they've done that were wrong, that were bad. Think about that person and try and take the negative away for a bit, and see if you can think of one positive thing about that person. And when people present me with stuff like that, with wanting to be negative towards somebody, I try and point out the positive things in people. And a lot of people take that as like you're taking their side or something like that. Like, no, you're not taking their side. You're just showing a different side of them that you may not be realizing at the moment, because you're so frustrated with whoever that person is. And a lot of times, sometimes it ain't even got nothing to do with the person. Sometimes you're just frustrated with your own life, and you just want to direct that anger towards someone, and it's just not necessary. It's not necessary, like, whatsoever. And I just hope that a lot of people kind of understand that, and understand that everything doesn't have to be negative. Everything doesn't have to be, it's kind of insane if everything is positive also, but everything does not have to be negative. There's a lot of positivity going on. There's a lot of negativity going on in the world, and there's a lot of positivity going on in the world. and it's not the positive is not promoted enough. The positive is not remembered enough, unfortunately, and we need to make sure that we, put some. We need to put our heads together and promote more of the positive, because it's just not necessary to put that much negativity into the earth. Like I've become very, very, very not very. I've become more spiritual than I have previously been in my entire life. And one thing that I found out is that when you're not always looking for the negative, you start to change. Your energy starts to change, your mind starts to change, and you look at the people that you're around and the people that have influenced you a lot differently. So that's just a little message I wanted to put out there today. I hadn't done a YouTube video yesterday. Busy getting all of this stuff I want to show y'all, but I got so much stuff in here right now, like a bunch of like porcelain, jade, and wine racks, and room dividers, all of the Asian persuasion, and some Colombian stuff too. Very interesting. This lady, she was moving out, she gave me all this stuff, and now I'm selling it all. But yeah, just if y'all can today, for me, spread a little bit of positivity. Y'all see how I made that rhyme. But yeah, for real, just spread the positivity. If somebody's negative, try and find a positive in them, and I guarantee you won't be as stressed and so like against the world and against these people who you think are horrible people. Okay, so just keep that in mind, and I might actually do another video today. I had something else planned I wanted to talk about, but this was just a short, quick one. So stay healthy, stay wise, my people.